Welcome to episode 3 of Bengal TV, the all-new Brashier broadcast. We're the Steckley sisters. I'm the funny one.
And I'm the favorite one.
In this episode, Kate Spires and Annalisa Wow will feature American Education Week with interviews from teachers sharing which students keep them inspired.
Cadence will follow up with a teacher spotlight on Mr. Cello.
Leah Johnson, our question queen, will share Brasier's favorite Thanksgiving side.
See how the Carolina-Clemson feud began with Flex and Brown's history lesson on the infamous college rivalry.
The halftime show returns with Valerie Nicholson and Sagittarius Kate Steckley discussing this month's fire sign.
What's black and white and gold all over? The fall formal. Madison Crumpton and Genevieve Tunisia will tell us all about the Student Forum's fun-filled weekend.
School news will continue with Reese Baker and Valerie Nicholson, who will get jiggy with Yiggy on their feature on youth and government.
For my happy news, I'll be highlighting the Harvest Hope food bank and the assistance provided to the local families during the holidays.
And lastly, we'll see what makes Brashier beautiful with what we call Harry Styles. We hope you enjoyed this golden episode.
American Education Week was first celebrated in 1921. Representatives of the National Education Association and the American Legion met in 1919 to seek ways to generate public support for education. Each day is themed. The first day was Mouthful Monday, where the staff were provided with breakfast and treats. The second day was T-Shirt Tuesday, where the staff wore their favorite t-shirt to work. The third day was Wellness Wednesday, where the staff wore their athletic clothes to remind each other how important it is to take care of yourself. The fourth day was Thankful Thursday, where teachers wrote a short note or email to someone in the building who they appreciate and told them why. The final day was Flashback Friday, where teachers celebrated their education by wearing their high school or college gear. I went to a few teachers and interviewed them and asked which student inspires them to keep doing their job. This was their response.
Lex, I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate the awesome student that you are, and I love reading your work, and I love having you as a student. You always participate and have great things to say in the discussion.
Thank you.
And I know you like Swedish Fish, so
How did you know?
I overheard, but I just wanted to give you these Swedish Fish, to tell you
so
to just
much.
keep swimming. So thank you so much for your hard work.
So you inspire me. You're friendly and enthusiastic, and despite any troubles you're going through, you always have a positive energy, and I just feel very fortunate to know you.
So for American Education Week, they asked us to find a student that inspires us to come to work every day. And you are the student that inspires me to do my job and to do it well. You're always participating in class, and you ask questions that are really good, and you laugh at my silly jokes and appreciate how excited I get about the statistics. I just really appreciate that, and so I wanted to let you know.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
So the reason why I asked you to come in today is because teachers were asked if there was someone at school that inspires them to come to school every day and keep doing what we're doing. And for me, this is year 30. And really, when I was asked that, you were the first person that came to my mind.
Oh, really?
Yep, you were one of the very first kids that I met when I came here 3 years ago. Obviously meeting you through Annalisa, but I feel like you and I have really gotten to know each other. I appreciated when you trusted me enough to ask me to write your letter of recommendation for college, which, by the way, he got in. So we're very excited that he is going to the Citadel. I like to think my letter had something to do with it, but I don't think it. I don't think so.
I think.
Yeah, but you know, this is a great job and this is a great place to be. And I think one of the greatest things for me is when, for me in my daily life at work, there's those handful of kids that just really kind of stand out to me. And you know, to me it was obvious because the minute I read the prompt, you were the kid who came to my mind. And so I thank you for inspiring me every day and making me continue to do what I do. I'm fortunate because I love what I do, and it's fun to come to work. And but a big part of my day is when I see you walk in the morning, especially when you put your ID on for me. That I really like.
Thank you.
All right, so thank you. I appreciate you a lot.
Thank you.
Ms. Ursello is one of the Algebra 1 and 2 teachers. She also teaches freshman success. Ms. Ursello has 2 kids. Her daughter is a sophomore at Anderson University and her son Austin is a sophomore here at Brashier. In my interview with Mr. Sell, I learned some things about her that I, as a newcomer to Brashier, did not know, and maybe some others may not have known as well.
What was it like as your first year at Brashier dealing with a hybrid schedule?
It was really different. Starting a new school, teaching a new subject, 2 new subjects. I taught Algebra 2 and Freshman Success last year, so it was a little different. Learned how to make videos real quickly, do Zoom classes and stuff. So it was different. I felt like almost like a first year teacher all over again, even though it's like my 20th year of teaching.
Yeah. So what are some of your hobbies that Brashier should know?
I like to read. I like to spend time with my family. Probably reading is probably the biggest one. I like to cook. I like to bake. I like to probably spend time with my family. It's probably the biggest thing I like to do.
Yeah.
There was also one other thing that was added to this, and as a surprise to Mr. Cello, Madison Crumpton interviewed Austin to see how he feels about his mom being a teacher, and just some of his favorite things, memories, etc. about his mom.
How would you describe your mom?
She's loving, she's caring. She's pretty much friends with everyone.
And you think that translates well as a teacher?
Yeah, because she cares for her students.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Thank you, Mom.